Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Oracle. Have you ever heard the popular story of when the Blue Tigers of India scored the Black Stars of Ghana 99 goals to 1 in a football game, yet the Black Stars were declared winners of the match? Almost every Ghanaian child born in the 70s, 80s, and 90s generation has heard this story before. Even some people born in the 2000s era might have probably heard of the story. The story has been passed down from generation to generation, and different versions of it have been told by different people. Many have wondered if the event actually happened or not, and if it didn't, then where did the story come from, and how did it come to be so widespread? Before we tell you whether it actually happened or not, let's first tell you how it supposedly happened. It is said that during the era of Kwame Nkrumah, the then president of Ghana, China and India were not on great terms as they had engaged in wars in previous years. A meeting of world leaders was then held in Sri Lanka to smoothen rumpled feathers and restore peace. Kwame Nkrumah and his entourage represented Ghana at the gathering. The president of India, still feeling bitter towards the Chinese, called Kwame Nkrumah aside after the meeting and tried to instigate Ghana against the Chinese. He asked Kwame Nkrumah to declare a stand for India. Kwame Nkrumah, being a peaceful person, refused to take the stand. Feeling revengeful and spiteful, the Indian president wanted to wage a war against Ghana. However, he didn't have the army and the resources to wage the war then, because the previous war with China had depleted almost all their resources. He so wanted to teach Ghana a lesson, so he proposed a football match between the two nations. It is said that President Kwame Nkrumah initially declined the football match. Indian officials, however, cajoled him into accepting the match by laying a rule that Ghana would be declared the winner of the match if they managed to score just one goal. Legend also has it that a great oracle advised Kwame Nkrumah to accept the match proposal. If not, there would be a great famine in the country. It is said that he brought this oracle from Guinea during one of his trips. The oracle was greatly revered because it often saw into the future and advised the president. And that was how the president came to accept the match proposal. On the set match day, people from far and near went to Mumbai Stadium in India to witness the match. The stadium was said to be so packed that there was almost no breathing space. By decree of the Indian government, no cameras were allowed into the stadium. People who managed to sneak in cameras later reported that the camera suddenly went faulty before you could record the match. This is where the story gets interesting. After the players from Ghana entered the playing field for the match to kick off, the Blue Tigers of India were nowhere to be found. The coach of the team walked to the middle of the field and placed a small bottle there. Suddenly, the Indian players were spotted coming out of the bottle placed in the middle of the field. Fear gripped almost everyone in the stadium instantly. The Black Stars lost the coin toss, hence they had to kickstart the game. However, when the ball was placed at the center of the field for them to kick off, the ball suddenly became so heavy that it couldn't be kicked. Try as much as they did, the ball refused to budge. It was then agreed upon that Indian players would kickstart the ball. To everyone's surprise, they were able to kick the ball with ease. The Black Stars of Ghana had no idea what was in store for them. As the game commenced, legend has it that the ball developed into a big-headed beast anytime it approached the Ghana Black Stars players, making them unable to go near the ball, talk less of scoring a goal. The supporters also later reported that on the field, the ball would sometimes burst into flames when it was approaching the Black Stars goalkeeper, who had no option but to dodge the fiery hot ball and allowed the Indians a goal. On several occasions, the ball would suddenly clone itself into multiple balls, making it difficult for the Ghanaian players to identify the original ball to play with. The Indians were enjoying the game as they were the ones causing all the mayhem. As the Black Stars struggled to score their first goal, the Indians had scored an unimaginable number of goals. By the 90th minute of the game, India had scored 99 goals, while Ghana didn't even score a single goal. However, a miracle of all miracles happened. Ghana won a penalty. No one could believe it. One of the great Ghanaian players, Baba Yara, volunteered to take the penalty. The Indians warned that anyone who takes the penalty would face serious consequences. However, Baba Yara didn't heed the warning. With a great display of strength, he kicked the heavy ball so hard that it sped past the keeper and tore the Indian net when it entered the goal. Everyone was beyond shocked. And so, the Black Stars of Ghana were declared victorious due to the earlier condition laid down by the Indian officials. The Indian players left the field in the same manner they arrived, through the small bottle. When the Black Stars arrived home after the match, Nestle Ghana signed a contract with Baba Yara to celebrate his bravery, and his face was displayed on the Milo can. He became the first Ghanaian athlete ever to be featured on Nestle products. However, it was reported that for some unknown reasons, sales dropped for Nestle after their contract with Baba Yara was signed, and so it was later annulled. Some people speculated that maybe it was his punishment for not obeying the Indians. Are you wondering what happened to the Indians after the match? Well, it is said that they were banned by the football governing body, FIFA, from participating in international football activities. However, the ban was later lifted on the condition that they wouldn't engage in any nefarious activities on the field ever again. There have been lots of debates throughout the years on the authenticity of this story. The general consensus, however, is that this story is made up. Other versions of this story also claim that it was Nigerians versus the Indians. When we were researching this topic on social media, a follower commented that Ghanaians came up with this story after watching the Chinese movie Shaolin Soccer. However, Shaolin Soccer was released in 2001, and this story has been around longer than that. What is surprising, however, is how widespread this story is, to the extent that so many people from different tribes and regions have all heard the exact same story. To every legend, maybe there is a bit of truth. What about you? What do you think? Do you think there must be some truth to the story? Or is it entirely made up? Share your thoughts with us down below, and be sure to like, comment and subscribe to The Oracle for more engaging and mind-blowing stories. See you in our next